I'm not going to shout because I don't want any scandal, but I know that with you on my side, I am going to win this man. Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on the channel, hi, you're welcome. My name is Joecy and I'm a Cameroonian based in the UK. And to those of you who keep coming back, thank you so much for always coming back. I really do appreciate you. And if you've been watching my videos and you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing and do not forget to turn on the notification bell if you would like to be notified each time I upload a new video. Right, today's video is the first of its kind, and I really cannot put myself under the category of good storytellers, but I have a story to tell and I'm just going to put it out there in my own way as it happened. And I'm a little bit nervous sharing this because I've never really shared it with people like that. When it happened, I only shared it with my closest friend at that time, and it's not been up to 6 months since I told my husband about it. So yeah, in case you're wondering why I'm sharing this story, I'm sharing it because I have younger sisters and I have friends who have daughters, and I know there are a lot of people out there who have younger daughters, and I feel like sharing this story might be an eye-opener to some of the young girls out there, and some mothers as well who have daughters, because these are things that I believe do happen a lot in our society today. So let's get started, guys. All right, this is something that happened in 2007 when I was in Form 5. I used to live in this town alone with my elder sister, and I was going to school, so it was holidays and my sister was at work. And while I am back at home, there is this man who used to be my elder brother's friend, and my elder brother made me to understand that this man was his friend, and I took this person like my elder brother because that is what I thought they were to me at that point, my elder brother's friend. So my elder brother's friend, given the fact that my elder brother is not in the same town with me, and he has told me that I can always count on this person, or if I have any issues, I can always go to this person and let them know before calling him to let him know. And yeah, so we just had that kind of cordial relationship. So it was holidays, my elder sister was at work, and I was home alone and bored, and I decided to visit this person. Let's call this person what name should we call this person, guys? We need to give this person a name so that I should not continue referring to them as this person. We need to give this person a name. All right, let's call this person Isaac. Right, Isaac was a teacher at my school, and Isaac had a fiance that everybody in school knew about. He was a teacher and he had a fiance at school who was a student. So one thing that made me comfortable even going around this person was that I knew he had a girlfriend or a fiance that everybody knew about. In my naivety, I could not think that somebody who has a girlfriend or a fiance would be interested in having anything sexual to do with another lady. That was my naive thinking at that time. So I did not see why I cannot visit them. I did not see why I need to stay away from them when they have never really approached me with any sort of suspicious demands. So I used to visit this person a lot, to take Nigerian movies from him to come and watch at our house, or sometimes I just go and sit in his house and watch the movies with him. So on this particular day, I went visiting, and he had a single room where he was staying at that time. So his bed was there in the room. He had a small sofa by the door where I normally sit whenever I visit. So on that day, as I visited, I sat on that particular sofa by the door and he was sitting on his bed. But he told me to come and sit with him on the bed, that it's more relaxing. I said, no, I am comfortable where I am. Let's just carry on watching the movie. He kept on insisting that I should come and sit with him on the bed. I said, no. When he insisted, I started feeling uncomfortable. Like, why does he keep insisting that I should come sit with him on the bed? Meanwhile, I've told him that I am comfortable where I am sitting. He left the bed, came and met me on the chair and sat on the arm of the chair. I was really uncomfortable at that point, and I told him I wanted to go. Since the chair where I was sitting on was by the door and he was already on that chair, he carefully locked the door and kept the key on some high place on top of his cupboard in that room, on some place where I could not reach. That was when I knew that I need the grace of God to disappear from that house as soon as possible. And I did not have my phone with me, so I could not even call anybody. I could not even do anything. I started insisting that I need to go right now. Something told me to scream, and at the same time I was scared to scream because I was scared that I was going to be judged by the neighbors. So I really did not scream. So he hid the key, came back and sat next to me and started telling me that he has always admired me a lot. He really hopes that we can have a relationship. I told him that, but you have a girlfriend, somebody that everybody knows about, and everybody knows that both of you will soon be getting married. So what are you talking about? That guy told me that he has issues with his girlfriend and they are no longer going to be getting married, that I'm the one he wants to start up a relationship with now. I said, well, having issues with your girlfriend doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are not going to end up together. By the way, this is so sudden and I need some time to think about it. He said, okay, but right now he's really horny. I should just do something about it. I said, huh? Horny? I should do something about it. What do you want me to do at this point? Please open your door. I need to go. As in right now, I need to go. That guy kept on insisting and insisting, tried to force my clothes off me, and I was struggling and struggling and struggling. He forcefully carried me from that chair and threw me on his bed. Thanks to God, I was wearing a jeans trouser. That guy tried to remove my trouser. I squeezed my legs together so tight, and within me I was praying to God. I know this man is older than me. I know I am not strong enough to fight him or do anything, but God, I know that you will not sit up there in heaven and let this thing happen to me. So give me the strength to fight this man. I'm not going to shout because I don't want any scandal, but I know that with you on my side, I am going to win this man. I kept praying that prayer in my head and I was fighting and struggling and struggling. He kept on begging and begging. He was begging and at the same time trying to overpower me while fighting to get my clothes off me at the same time. But he kept on fighting and fighting and fighting, and he was sweating. He had taken off his clothes already and he was trying to force out my trousers and do whatever he wanted to do. I squeezed my legs together so tight and I kept on praying in my head and I kept on telling him to let me go, open the door, I need to go. After struggling with him for close to 45 minutes or so, he did not succeed to remove my trousers. When he realized that he was not going anywhere, he stopped forcing me and he sat on the bed and he started apologizing. I told him that at this point I really do not need your apology. What I need to do right now is get out of this your room and go away. He apologized and he begged me not to tell my brother. I told him that whatever I'm going to do, you really do not need to know. I'm not interested in having any conversation with you right now. What I need you to do for me, open this door, let me get out of here. He opened that door. As I stepped out of the door, I ran as though something was chasing me. I ran to our house. When I got home, I picked up my phone because I didn't go to his house with my phone. So I picked up my phone. I called my friend at the time. If you're watching this, Miranda, I know you remember this story. I told her everything that had happened, but I still did not tell my brother. She's the only one I told at that point, and I did not see the need to tell my brother because he did not succeed to do anything. So I just learned my lesson, and I told myself that I'm never going to find myself in an isolated place alone with him ever again. And yeah, so I was just lucky enough to escape rape on that day, guys. It's only thanks to God, because I really was a child at that time and anything could have happened. All right, people, I just wanted to share this story with you guys in case you have younger daughters or you have baby sisters. It's very important to always caution them and make sure they are always supervised if they are around people of the opposite sex, especially these uncles and brothers, friends, and people that you will never imagine that they can do any harm to your younger ones or your daughters. Always educate your kids and let them understand that they should not put themselves in a vulnerable situation around anybody who is not their parent. Honestly, I hope you guys gained something from my story time. If you liked the video, give it a like and share your experiences in the comment section. Let's know if something like this has ever happened to you or to somebody that you know, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye.